his own end zone. It's Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Good catch there by Stephon Diggs, and no one happier in Buffalo than quarterback Josh Allen, who was looking for that big target downfield, the guy who can go up and take the ball away from defenders and turn it into big plays.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's brought in complete. Before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Allen. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. So operating for Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Fighting through, and he's got space. And all the way down to the 5. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you try.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
The pass on 2nd down. Fumble on the play. Recovered by.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
He may try and run for that. He will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Complete.
Stephon Diggs. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys get the quick strike. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And John Brown's got it complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
John Brown with the reception. What a year he had in 2019. Had his first 1,000-yard season since 2015 and had the most catches in his career as well with 72. A very dangerous target both downfield and in the short areas where he can make the catch and make people miss.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Allen's throw is complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. So simple math here. The first half, they've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Allen. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Allen now on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs. Inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Throwing on 1st down. Allen, he's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team...
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it is the Jets who have the lead late in the 2nd quarter. The Jets locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes there. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And as you see, they are currently all tied with the visiting Denver Broncos. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This will make it into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times,
the third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. Singletary loses it. It's picked up by the Titans. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground with Moss. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bills first down.
Singletary here running out of the gun. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That good for 19 and a first down.
What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, and he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year, is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL. Continued to make the first tackler miss, whether he was in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
It's second down. And
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Allen's throw into the hands of Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 18. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Allen finding Brown for a Bills first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good...
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Zach Moss. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They go play action here on first down. It's complete to Diggs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, they'll start out with Moss. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 9th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game,
after an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Round 80. Let's go, baby. Return up. Get that ball. Get that ball. Hey, check back.
They'll run on first down with Moss. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're already in the red zone. The 18. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Right there, 54.
Singletary to get the drive started. They find some open field here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Round 80. Check. Watch 54. Come up the ball. Hey, one set.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Watch 54. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
First down, they stay with Moss on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Down at the 31. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bills, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast. Catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.